Alan Stratton had 3 reasons for writing this book, Borderline. He based them off. He says, "My mom left my dad when I was a baby. I had no sense of who my dad really was. The thought I didn't know my dad. Who knew anybody? How life isn't fair, that we could be committed for a crime we didn't do." He was a gay kid who had to hide who he was in order to survive. He had to find his own way to blend in. So tell me about my adoption.
Well, you were adopted May 15th, 1996, and we spent a year getting all the paperwork done, and we went over for Mother's Day to adopt you, and we met you, and you were beautiful, and Blake was darling, and we were there about 10 days before we brought you home, and when we got home, we were surprised to learn that you had a brother over in Russia at one of the orphanages, not the exact same orphanage, he was in an older house than you, and he was a year and a half older than you, and so that began our search and looking for him. The only thing we knew about your parents was that you and your brother were relinquished on the same day after your birth, and you were a few days old. We know what you were wearing. We know your parents' names. They described the clothes you were wearing. And your brother was also given up at the same time. So he had lived with your mother until he was a year and a half old, and then after you were born, she gave up both you and Alec to the orphanage. And then we have some paperwork, but most of it's in Russian, and we've had it transcribed, but there's not really a lot of information. There's no pictures or, information regarding their religious beliefs, their education, their medical history. None of that is available. So it's a little bit of a mystery, but because you have Alec, when you get older, you can get a DNA testing and have a little bit more medical information to that way.